Yeah.
How could they? They do this to me!
Cause you were a whip scientist and you could be a whip villain. Out of my way, beast! It's the sorceress, you boob!
Okay, so is the reason that Jewish men are circumcised is because Jewish men won't touch anything unless it's 10% off?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
Are you sure you're not a little,
William. William.
the temple with me. Grab a shovel.
The Goyim knows. Shut it down.
For sure.
We have Dr. Michael Morbius, Jared Leto. Go ahead, Adam.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. Okay. Chris, what do you got?
Fish Morton time.
Nicolas Cage. I'm a vampire.
Damn
I'm a
it.
vampire.
Yes.
Damn it, Chris.
But Nicolas Cage already did a vampire.
We got another great show planned for you this evening, folks. Etep here, pre-show message. You know what time it is. We got Seth from the men's room. Etep has not used me on the show in so long, and now he calls me and says, "Hey, Yuri, you have 19 seconds to come on and welcome everybody." Well, I'm not going to do it. Hello and welcome to Monday Night Going in the Raw.
It's showtime.
Calm down, calm down. It's just Monday Night Going in Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode number 295, ladies and gentlemen. It is another great Monday night here at the Place to Be Reviews. You see that skyline in the background. Home of the big shoulders, the Windy City, the city that always has shootings 24/7, the Bears and Chicago. It's good to be here, folks. It's good to be back. We got Seth from the men's room here. Welcome, brother. Good to have you back.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Thanks for having me,
sir. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we got a few things to talk about up your alley here this evening. And why don't you tell the folks about the men's room? Tell them where they can find you. Your link's in the description.
Yeah, all right. We just hang out, talk about all kinds of similar stuff, actually. Me and some Australian author, a crazy beer making old fart, and just me, the young guy. So we just kind of goof off and have fun. So
two important questions. Number one, is the floor sticky? And number two, do you have to leave the seat up or down?
Is the floor sticky?
No,
I got carpet.
Look, he's talking. He's talking about somebody, a certain author on the men's room. I think it's, "Hi, maybe this guy here bad, huh? You put up the fucking bat signal, I'll show up." We got to give a shout out to Dave. We got to give a shout out to old Cookie Puss. What up, though, man? We got Adam in the house. We got Vinny and Tommy and Chris. The Horsemen are here this evening, ladies and gents. Like I said, there was 4 of us. We started. There's 8 of us. We're like the fucking NWO now.
It's a lot of horsepower.
That's a lot of horses under the hood, ladies and gentlemen. We got Nano Reaper, channel member Nano Reaper. And we got a Nano sent us a mug shorty. We got a mug shorty from Nano. We got one from Manliness and Motivation. Scrambles is in the house. What's up, Scrambles? Parrot Head, yes, the people's nose is in the house right here. The fucking Toucan Sam. What up, Papa Cotton? Hail. Brutal Morning Wood. Godzillionaire. Manliness. What's up, Manliness? You said I'm working on. All right. We'll have a Black History moment.
Hercules.
Woohoo. My little baby Hercules. Look at your muscles, baby. Show us your muscles, baby. Make mama proud over here, my little story. You're so strong. Look at him, baby. What up, Slasher? What up? Shit. Keely Chow's in the house. What up, Keely? He says, "Good morning."
Surprised there isn't ducks already in the chat.
Well, we haven't had anything fappable for Keely.
Does that really matter?
No. It's
Are we
Keely.
feeding the
Keely
ducks?
Keely feeds the ducks. Like, I wait till Mug Shorties. He'll be fucking all over the place. Speaking of all over the place, we got channel members from all over the place, folks. And if you're not yet, now's the time to join. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss. We got big things coming here very soon on the channel. So here's the obligatory imagine me shilling for myself. All right, so there you go. You've got the shilling out of the way. Now it's time to go through some headlines. And to do that, we got to start it out right. So here we go.
Headline number 1.
And that, of course, takes us to the box office for a quick report from Madam Web. It lost even more money. Almost a 61% drop between weeks 1 and 2 for the shit show out of the Sony Spider-Man-less universe, starring Dakota Johnson and doing a very good job of hiding Sydney Sweeney's assets during this one. So it lost much more momentum at the box office, but to the surprise of no one.
Well, I mean, one of the things I will say about the article that you sent about this is when they were very thorough about the box office breakdown and how much money that they actually need to be able to even just call this a break-even moment. And a break-even moment would hit, what did they say, about 200 million? That's if the estimates that were given for the cost production value of this movie are actually correct. Because there's 2 different reports being given. One is around 80 million. And then the second one is just around 100 million. So it could be 100, could be 120. So what is the true number? And then, of course, you factor in everything else with promotion and all that stuff. And that raises the number that they have to even reach to break even.
2.5 times multiplier. And the one thing to factor in, Tommy, and we talked about this a little bit last week, was the fact that this one benefited from some tax credits from overseas VFX work, and I think some shooting in Vancouver. So they say, I believe it was around 20 million between the two. So that was where that fluctuation between 80 and 100 million came from, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Adega? Hail, brother.
Hey.
Hail, JB. Hail, JB.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, this one. Oh, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah, wasn't there like a Twitter or an X Twixter post or whatever? Like, again, it surprises me that adults get to this age and don't grasp basic business. Like, they're like, "Oh, this movie failed because of sexist men." Okay, well, a good business would go, maybe I'd make a product for sexist men. You can't shame people into liking things. That's not how business works. That's called Bolshevik marketing, and it never works in a free market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we all know that that's such a weak freaking hill to die on, because every last one of these movies is failing because they're not giving the true fans. I mean, once again, you're getting back to the roots of this. Why are you creating this franchise? You're creating this franchise of movies, hopefully, for the fans to enjoy, because the fans are the ones that want to see this shit. If you just take any random comic book that most fans don't know about or haven't really heard, I don't know. Oh God, DC did one where they tried to do a hero and it just flopped so bad. And I'm
talking Blue Beetle.
No, this is worse than Blue Beetle. I actually have issue number 1, and I looked it up one day, and it's actually worth less than what it was when I bought it. But this thing is worth nothing. No, believe me, you probably never heard of this character. I can't even remember it, and I have the book. Anyway, they're making these for fans of these franchises that have loved these things, and these things have sold a lot of money. They want to be able to see legit representations of these if they're going to see them live action, and they just fail to grasp that. When you give us a hand-me-down version of what everybody loved about those characters, nobody's going to care. I mean, if you take one of these nondescript characters and make a movie, what's going to happen? It's going to fail because nobody knows who they are or what they are. That's why the Eternals did so bad. It wasn't that it wasn't in comics. Nobody cared when that comic came out, number 1. I mean, you could take all the gender swapping and everything else out of that. Nobody would have showed up for that movie because nobody gave a shit about those characters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if there's no demand, why are you making a supply?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. YouTube did not notify me. Dude, YouTube hates me, bro. What up, Sherry's here. Sherry's here. We ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sherry, Sherry, baby.
Yeah, many more Sherry's on the panel and in the chat.
Hey, Sherry.
Seth's ears are bleeding right now. I know mine are.
Yeah, it's all forced into my earbuds. So I'm like, okay.
No, but yeah, this movie, and Papa, it's not that we know a lot about the movie because I couldn't really tell you anything about the movie, but given this is the nature of what I do, yeah, I kind of have to know about what's going on in media-wise around this bullshit. But I'm not going to spend money on the movie, and looking up an article on the internet's free. So that's why I do that. So here we go. Headline number 2. This one's a little more fun.
Headline number 2.
So The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live premiere, did something that The Walking Dead proper series did not do with Rick Grimes, and that was within the first 5 minutes of the show. They took his fucking hand.
Spoiler. Holy shit.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
He took his hand.
He took his hand. Yeah, I mean, the show as a whole. Yeah, waited for that shit to happen in the series, and here I'm reading this. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. I don't care if it gets spoiled. I'm gonna watch it anyway. It's gonna get spoiled, whatever. So I'm like, oh my god, they actually fucking did it finally. I'm like, that's how
Merle felt.
Yeah.
They're only like what, 7, 8 seasons too late.
Yeah,
give or take. You know.
13 maybe.
Yeah, with all the spin-offs and all that.
Is he gonna have like a prosthetic fight with what's his name, Marquand? Is that his name?
Ross Marquand.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because he was the replacement Rick for a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked exactly like Rick from the comics too. Later on in the show,
only gay.
He's got a dope like hand that he puts on, and it's got this like extendo blade.
Knife?
Nice. Yeah, knife, whatever.
It's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's is this right here?
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I still wanted to see this, but you spoiled it for me, so now I don't. Thanks.
You're
Call
welcome.
him Black Fist.
He
can give you the fist.
Oh no. I have no interest in this.
Wait,
I lost interest
a
long time ago, and yeah, I think the only way that they could possibly save it for me is if they put the Twitterverse guy into The Walking Dead. You know, the one that's going to see a walking chick zombie and say, "I can fix her. I can fix her." That's what I want to see.
I think that was on Z Nation. Did y'all ever see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
The show.
Yeah,
That
that was a train wreck.
Yes, it
That was
was.
The
Is
Incredible
that one that
Shrinking
had a zombie
Shredder?
baby in it too?
Yes,
No.
dude, that
Oh my
was
God.
weird.
Yeah,
Really?
Gazillionaire. He was Red
Yep.
Skull, by the way.
Yeah, he was Red Skull.
Yeah, he's a great voice impersonator.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Ross Marquand. You know,
Super
I know
talented.
I know he's an insane leftist. I know,
Mhm.
but yeah, dude is super talented, especially with the voice acting. Like, yeah. I see that was the thing. Like with the character in the show, like I didn't give a shit he was gay. I could have cared less.
Yeah, it
Like,
didn't matter.
it didn't. It honestly never bothered me.
Mhm.
Like even like the relationship he had with Eric, like I was just like, it just seemed to flow so organically. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, it didn't like beat you over the head, I guess.
Well, his
If that
character
makes sense.
wasn't running around trying to grab all the regular human kids and tell them to watch
No.
what they're doing in private.
No.
Nothing like that happened. So I
No.
didn't care.
And that was the thing too, because he raised the kid, you know, and I don't know, it just
Yeah, no. When it's natural to the story and they don't show
Yeah.
anything gratuitous, that's fine. Who cares?
Yep. Tommy wants to fix a zombie chick.
No, I
Dude
want to
wants
watch
to
the
fix it
guys
just
that
right
think
there.
that they're going to fix it because that'd be hysterical. Because every week you're going to get another guy. I can fix her, and then he gets eaten. That's
Yep.
what I'm talking about. That would
Yep.
make for good entertainment.
All the simps.
Yeah. the shrimps. What is it? The Simps compactor.
I can't wait for the ending dead. What? Chris is gay? Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, my secret.
Chris is like, I just wait.
What are you, gay?
I got too many problems with my asshole to be gay.
Get drunk with it. Get loose with it. Like Seth said, let David Applegate hit it. I fucking love you, Tony. Oh, wait. Wow.
Be a big
While Tone's in the chat, hang on a second. We have some fun facts about our
Wow, you learn something new every day.
You're right.
So,
You know,
where does a Downation fit into that category?
Yeah, how could you tell? Like,
Oh, yeah.
let's go to headline.
I didn't say it.
Headline number 3.
The half
So-
Asian guy said it.
Val Venus has had an interesting few days on Twitter. And I have some bookmark tweets here. Oh God, this person blocked me too.
oh, yeah.
Hang on a second. No. But here, let's. Okay, so Val is. I like Val. Val's based.
Mhm.
God damn it. Yeah. Go back over here. This is. I would recommend this AEW Defender. This doesn't give the AEW fans a good name. You know, I would recommend AEW Defender. Put faith in Jesus rather than a bunch of godless gender bender nut jobs with a zombie complex. But that's just my humble advice. You do you. I'll say a prayer for you.
Damn.
And these comment threads are a fucking joy over here. Expressing having faith in your community. That's not a bad thing. Yeah. These whatever you say, porn gimmick. These people are great. Like they don't understand that it was a gimmick. Like it's fucking hilarious how angry. And yeah, he has this one. I don't know what happened to the industry. I very much love the rational are silent, the insane are allowed to affirm every evil under the guise of rainbows and wokeism unchecked. Shake my damn head.
Wow.
Yep.
Who is this?
Wrong.
This guy blocked me too. Huh.
I love the chain blockers. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the chain blockers do tend to complain to Twitter. Hence, accounts being.
Yep. Yeah, you
scuttle-butted.
know this, Tommy. You know this.
No, well, the last one actually, I'd followed you into war on something, and that's how I got my last one.
Was that the Pedro Pascal one I had?
No. That it was oh god, it was Cranstein and some freaking weirdo.
Oh,
the chick.
Fucking Krasensteins. Yeah, that Pedro Pascal tweet where I said, casting him in anything masculine is a miscast is up to 21,000 impressions now. The original tweet is stalled at 16,000, but my response is still getting quote tweeted by literal cat ladies. Here's one of the tolerant troons. Look at this bio. Tell me this isn't mental illness right here.
Jesus.
Safe work for gay and trans artists. The transgender community is a disease. Everyone punching him in the face. He said when they cannot win in the arena of ideas, they will always resort to violence. And Val is absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this was funny because this is a white leftist posting this to a black man saying this is how your MAGA buddies view you.
The fuck?
And yeah.
Wow. That's very telling of that leftist that saved that photo and put it up to give to a black man.
Malcolm X was right.
Malcolm X was absolutely right.
I want to know where all these violent freaking weirdos are, these leftist ally weirdos punching people in the face. Because I want one of them to hit me so they could break their limp-wristed hand and I could laugh at them. I won't even have to hit them back because I'll be laughing too much. I'll probably be on the floor laughing as they're holding their wrist. Be hysterical.
They'll break
Viva
their own wrist.
La Pedro Pascalian Battalion with the rainbow flag, says Frankie.
Well, when they hurt their wrist, Etep, if you ever get hit by one of those little troons, the first thing that you offer them a can of Ben Gay.
You're gonna ask for his number.
Let's take what are we gonna take here? About a 57-second break. We'll be right back on the other side with another segment right here on Going in Raw.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Viva Gorditas!
Bless you, Taco Bell.
I'm Cubert, and I've got all the right moves. I've got the legs, too. First an arcade game, now my own home video game. I'm ready for anything. Staying away from creeps like Ugg and Coily takes a quick mind and lots of fancy footwork. The longer I hop around, the more they're out to get me. Ugh! When they said fame would go to my head, they weren't kidding.
Now for all popular systems.
Not easy being Cubert, but it's fun.
Hollywood is full of unimaginative recastings. Fortunately for you, folks at home, that is our strong suit here at the Place to Be Reviews. So it's time to recast the lead. And I got the intro right this week too.
On the first try.
I'm not fucking leaving!
So there it is, folks. We have to recast this evening the role played by Leonardo DiCaprio as Jordan Belfort from The Wolf of Wall Street. So, Seth, you are our guest, sir. Why don't you go ahead and give us your submission? And tonight, folks, let me explain real quick here what we will be doing, how we will be playing this is I have a straw poll set up on strawpoll.com. What I'm going to do is as soon as our panelists enter their their submissions. I will be entering those into straw poll. As soon as those are all entered, I will post that in the chat. You can go over there and vote. It's free. All you have to do is click on the option which you would like to select. Easy as that. We have, after all submissions are in, we'll have 5 minutes to vote. So there you have it. There's the rules. Nice and easy breezy. Seth, sir, you were saying.
Just quick, just a quick bam, it hit me in the face, kind of. I'm thinking Chris Farley. That dude's hilarious.
He pounded his chest.
Just snorting
Chris
off of Margot Robbie's booty, talking about a van down by the river.
I like it. I like the Chris Farley. I could see him crashing his what was that, a Lambo?
Yeah.
In the front yard, getting out all fucked up on was he Soma? Quaaludes. Yeah, he was on the Ludes. Yeah, I like that. The physical comedy aspect would play into Farley very well. Good choice, sir. Let's see. We'll go to Tommy next. Tommy, what do you got, brother?
Here's what I'm going to first off. I just want to say this. I don't know this movie. I've never seen this movie. But if you're recasting Leonardo DiCaprio, I say make it Richard Pryor.
Nice.
Oh shit.
That would be good. Richard Pryor. Yeah, you get some ESG score too for a race swap.
Considering it's a biopic, it has to be racial swap.
He is in a relationship with Margot Robbie, so we get more points for an interracial relationship on that as well. So look at Tommy, woke without knowing it. All right, Tommy, way to be progressive, bud. Thank you, Tommy. Vinny, what do you got?
I say Zach Galifianakis. Just because he's so odd, I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he's a retard.
Yeah.
Let's see. that scene with him. He'd have to be dressed like he was in the casino scene from The Hangover, though.
Yeah, Wolfpack. Yeah, his white shirt. And
for a minute there, I thought Vinny was going to try to outdo me with black, and I thought he was going to say Dennis Rodman.
Oh shit,
Dennis Rodman.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit. All right, CJ is not here tonight. We'll go to Chris next.
Well, I definitely want to do the outblacking. I say nothing could outblack Richard Pryor like a very proud gay man, Tyler Perry.
Oh my!
The Medea of Wall Street.
Medea
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Oy vey, the Jewish guy makes the black man gay and effeminate.
That's right, get in the dress.
So we got Tyler Perry in option number 4. Last but certainly not least, Adam, what do you got?
John Belushi.
Nice.
From the start, because I thought you always usually throw this one at me, so I was like, I gotta be ready. Yeah, Belushi.
That's great.
So then when you came in with Farley, I was like, well, Seth, we see our minds are still thinking alike, just a generation apart.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So we are set right there. Okay. Create poll. All right. Okay. Folks, the poll is being posted in the chat right now.
What would your pick be there, Mr. Etep?
My pick for this one, there you go, folks, right there. Straw poll in the comments right now. You have 5 minutes to vote on this. So until 35 minutes into the show, you can vote on your selections. My pick for this one, recasting the Wolf of Wall Street. I like Nano Reaper says I'm still going with Lizzo.
I kind of went there.
I did. For me, I'm looking at somebody I think that could carry this movie, play off Jonah Hill and all the great supporting cast in this, really be believable with Margot Robbie. I've got to go Bobcat Goldthwait with this one.
I really thought you were putting a lot of thought and you were going to say Vern Troyer, but you blew my expectations away.
I'm going Bobcat Goldthwait because he dated Nikki Cox in real life, who was a fucking dime.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, he had her at
She
her
was
prime.
she was two of my favorite characters on Las Vegas. But no, let's.
I see what you did there.
See what I did there. All right, so there we go, folks. The poll is up on the on straw
Nikki
poll.
Cox, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So you guys, the panel can vote on this one too.
Ooh, nice.
So go on over there and vote. Let's see. I'm casting my vote. Right, meow.
Right, meow.
Meow. Meow. Wow, wow.
Oh, it's changing.
All right, here we're going back. I've got live results right now. So Chris Farley is at 40%. Richard Pryor at 30%. Belushi at 20%. Zach Galifianakis has no votes. And I'll pin the comment. Hang on.
No love.
Don't. Oh, come on.
There it is. There it is right there. Pinned comment in the chat, folks. 25 watching. Let's get 25 thumbs up on there. We've been picking up subscribers as of late, which is nice. YouTube is hiding our notifications from you guys. Make sure that bell's turned on. You got about 3.5 minutes left to vote here on this. So
I'm seeing some racism here.
Did I do a racism?
Zach Galifianakis is on the board. Somebody voted for him.
Let's see here. Hang on. We'll do this. We'll share the poll. I'll share my poll. Okay. There we go.
So long,
there we go.
Share your poll.
There's my poll right now. Chris Farley. We've got what?
I had a better pick, but I'm saving it for another.
You were going to pick Bernie Mac, weren't you?
No, I knew that Chris Farley was going to. As soon as Seth said that, I'm like, it's too good.
Bernie Mac's fucking was awesome. You motherfucking son of a bitch! I tell you, these fucking kids will kill you. Original Kings of Comedy. He had some of the best material in that. Just to recap the first 4 weeks of this. So the winners: Vinny won week 1. Oppenheimer with Danny DeVito. Week 2 was 300, which CJP won with Carrot Top. Vinny came back in week 3 to claim the title again with Mel Brooks as Abe Lincoln. And last week, our visiting guest panelist, Trina, won with Christopher Walken as Morbius.
Nice.
So let's see. Right now, Farley
want to suck your blood.
Actually, I heard the guy's evil in real life.
I want to suck your blood.
What up, Carl? He says Mike. Yeah, Mike Epps leading the Wolf of Wall Street would be fucking great. I have no qualms about Mike Epps as the lead in that. I could see that. Shit. I don't know who else though. Like really, I mean Rick Moranis. If I didn't go through, I did Bobcat Goldthwait. Rick Moranis was my second pick.
What about Judd? I was going to say, what about Judd Nelson?
That's not a bad one either. Judd Nelson's not a bad one either. While we still got about another 50 seconds left in the voting here. Get them in now. We got 20 people watching. We got 9, 12, 14, 14 votes in. Come on, let's see some more votes in that poll there, folks. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. The Wayback Machine takes us back 32 years, February 29th, 1992 to Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Auditorium for Super Brawl 2 in our classic pay-per-view watch-along series. So
I was 3 years old.
I was 12, bro. Luger and Sting broke up as a tag team. They're fighting for the world heavyweight title. Yeah, and this is, like I said, it's not a long runtime pay-per-view either. some good matches on the card. Another Yushin Thunder Liger versus Brian Pillman matchup. But folks, looks like we have
Soul Assassin asked if he could mail in his vote. This ain't CG.
Yeah.
This ain't CG with
Yeah.
late
I like
books.
it.
Come on now.
Can I
Yeah, we
mail
don't-
in my vote? I love it.
We don't
This
do
is
the
a
mail-in
safe
ballot.
and secure. This is
I
the most
love it.
secure voting ever. Okay, now
Can I-
add in a couple more for.
Can I mail in my ballot?
I got a bunch of Mexican friends coming over the border. They're gonna vote for me.
Yeah. So that's gonna wrap that up right there, folks. Is Chris Farley? Chris Farley takes that, and that makes our winner Seth for the week.
Woo!
Nice,
All
buddy.
the adulations and all the pomp and circumstance that come with winning this competition, which means that we recast the role. Chris Farley playing the Wolf of Wall Street, but Hollywood would step in at the last minute and override your decision. And
Put a chick in it, make her gay.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Yep.
Well, you didn't give him his award.
Whoa!
Don't spend that in all in one spot.
Someone needs to use a wet wipe.
Yeah.
what do you win in Hollywood for being a great casting director?
That is one big pile of shit.
They got the Academy Award ballot, and all it says is remember to wipe front to back.
Oh God.
That's front to back, folks. And that's how we ask you to park at Al Harrington's. Speaking of which, it's time for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the other side with our main topics.
Promotional.
Get your wacky, waveable, inflatable arm tube man at Al Harrington's. And now, you know what you get. It's time for the main topics. But before we get to the main topics, Bree's got a dance for us. So let me cue up the music.
Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Said I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on.
I don't care what happens to the show. That fucking segment intro will never change. Spin-offs, legacy sequel to Ferris Bueller's Day Off on the way from Cobra Kai producers and Paramount. Jesus Christ, why?
No.
What the fuck? Why? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Okay. Great fucking movie. Classic movie. I love that. I watched it over and over again growing up. But what now? I don't know if you guys read into the article or not, but what the movie's actually going to be about. Yeah. Let's
This is everything I've ever wanted.
The sequel,
My soul.
shall chronicle the adventures of the two valets played by Larry Jenkins and Richard Edson, who take off in Cameron's Ferrari through the streets of Chicago in the span of a day.
What?
That's what they're basing the spinoff to Ferris Bueller on.
A joke segment that was like 15 seconds long with the Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
Like,
they
they
were
really are,
under, according to these people, they must have been underrepresented, Chris.
Yeah,
This
wasn't one of
is
them
so sad.
Latino?
Yeah. I think they both were.
That's
yeah.
why. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was one or both of them.
That's so
But,
ridiculous.
Isn't it? It's fucking stupid.
Because
Like,
when it
there's-
flops, then our tax dollars will bail them out again, and then we will have paid for something we didn't want.
Yep.
Or C.
Also true.
Yeah, why the fuck would you? You're gonna, like Chris said, you're gonna stretch a one-off gag into an entire fucking movie. Now they want a theatrical release for this. There's no way on God's green earth this goes to a theater.
No.
I mean, it's not like you're getting what's her name, the chick that played. Let me scroll down here. You know, you're not getting the girl back. You're not getting fucking Cameron back. You're not getting Matthew Broderick back for this shit. Fucking ads. Bounding into comics, you need to do better.
Explain to me how they're going to do this spin-off movie when those guys got to be in their freaking 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is
Possibly
right here.
70s because those guys were older than them.
Yeah, the project known as Sam and Victor's Day Off will feature the debut of director David Katzenberg, who has previously directed episodes of the show Young Rock, 9/11 Lone Star, and The Goldbergs. Katzenberg also executive produced the latter ABC family comedy. He
Too
teams
many
with
Bergs in there.
Yeah, look, here's a Hurwitz, Schlossenberg, Hell.
Are we not supposed to notice that?
I mean,
Right.
I guess they could put the original cast in and just euthanize them.
You could. Holy shit. This
Wait,
is what you
that
call
Dracula-
they tap the well for ideas. There's nothing left.
No, this is a bunch of fat Jews around a dinner table at some restaurant going, I got an idea. My nephew, Loyal, he's got this great, he wants to be a director. How about if we give him a TV show or a movie? Okay, what will it be? Well, he's saying like Ferris Bueller at his bar mitzvah. Okay, we'll give it to him. There you go. Yeah. Like, it's frustrating, dude. Like, the nepotism in Hollywood is, we're not supposed to notice it.
Wait, you mean I should have taken the one with the star and put it over this, but it's just
The more you do,
I don't have the right star on there.
the more you do.
Wait,
I mean, the more
Etep, you know who else
How
made a
dare
film
you.
on part of a film? The Dracula film, The Demeter, and it wasn't that good. What was that a one-off?
That was about a
line
magical black guy who he was in like Dickensian Britain, and he was this smart, intelligent black guy that was
The
like
boat,
a genius.
the boat that takes Dracula overseas, basically.
Oh wait, that's what that was about? Because I watched it.
That's
All
what
I
it's
saw was a smart black guy.
That's what it was supposed to be about. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. We almost went to see it when we were in Indianapolis, but I decided to just get drunk and stoned and have fun and say fuck it.
I saw the first 10 minutes of it, and I was like, I'm done.
Here's what I'm going to say. If they do wind up releasing this, this is what I suggest everybody do. You're going to be much better off. Go on to Tubi and go watch Amityville in space. It'd probably be a lot more entertaining. I wouldn't know entirely because I only made it about 20 minutes in the movie, seeing the actual house in outer space, and I had to turn off because it was too stupid to watch for me. But I would say that would be better than any kind of spin-off they could do with Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Yes, it is a real
Amityville
thing.
in space?
You got it. Go on Tubi. Go open up a Tubi.
Now we're
link
gonna
and
do a
look.
watch party. I know we are.
Open up a Tubi thing and look at it, Etep. You
Do
will
that
die
Sam
laughing.
Neill clip from A Mouth of Madness. Oh.
Wait. You're telling me there's a I can't.
We'll do it live.
I can't. I just can't. There's a fucking Amityville in space.
How does that work?
That's like Hellraiser in space. Like the motherfucker's already in hell. It's just like,
hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah, but Amityville is an exact location. It's a town in upstate New York. Like there it is. Like
Amityville can't go to what is it? What is that? It's from Ultron, Sokovia.
Sokovia, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Sokovia?
Weekapog in space.
I-95 in Weekapog.
Such a wavy guys like everywhere.
Yeah, see, everything ends up in space. Amityville, Hellraiser, Jason, Leprechaun, cocaine's a hell of a drug. There's too much of a time jump to do a Ferris Bueller's. Yeah, they went right from high school to Social Security.
Yeah, pretty much. They get started off where they're at the last funeral. There's like 2 of them left.
Yeah,
The rest of them are dead.
They're all standing over Cameron's funeral, like his grave.
Ferris Bueller married a horse. It's just ridiculous.
He's like, I got the horse right here. Her name is Paul Revere. And there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. That guy says the horse can do. Like, Ferris, do you want to go do something wild and sing Dunkashane in a parade?
No, I don't think I will.
He's 95. Like, come on.
We talked about these companies before, how they pick the corpses clean of every last one of these franchises too.
Oh yeah,
it really is pathetic, and it really just shows you what a lack of imagination all these people that they have writing. I'm pretty sure if they just let the AI write for them at this point, it probably would come out better, and that's really sad to have to say that because this is ridiculous.
What's really frustrating is like I've known people that worked in that industry, and the sheer volume of screenplays that are like slipped onto the bathroom stall, delivered to them at their restaurant while they're trying to eat. Like there are so many desperate, young, hungry screenwriters out there that have amazing scripts that just get used as toilet paper. Mm-hmm. And instead you get Nepo Baby there. You get, hey, we got Fievel over here who's got himself, it's bar mitzvah. Let's get him this directorial thing. Like, it's awful. Like, this is why I think that like AI and technology taking over Hollywood is a good thing, because it's making like indie people have that accessibility where you can have like a third world country make a movie to compete with Hollywood. Like, look at what South Korea has done. They came into Hollywood and ate their lunch with Parasite and like all these other like
zombie games and shit on Netflix.
Yeah, Train to Busan. Like those are made on like shoestring budgets.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Sorry, my rant.
No, you're right.
No, you're fine, brother.
Wait, that was a rant?
Yeah. I know. I'm losing my touch.
How lacking of a rant, might I say? No.
He wasn't offensive in any way, Chris. I'm
sorry I let everyone down.
Wait. We can give him a better topic so he can blackpill us, and then we'll get the shoot.
No, I just mother.
Black
Buster makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
Black
There, see,
makes every guy feel good.
I just have to keep you guys occupied. If I give you an inch, you guys will get black. Chris will fucking flip it like that, and it'll be doing. I keep you guys occupied. You haven't figured that out yet. That's why the times are so concise, so I can keep your minds occupied. I let you wander, and Chris is talking about Apocalypse Now. Next thing, Chris is coming out of a fucking swamp with a knife in his mouth out of a rice paddy. Just. Vinny's behind him. Fucking Tommy's back there riding the guinea pigs into battle in a loincloth. Adam's stoned in the background.
I'm just sicking the dogs on all of it's wiener dogs from as far as the
forward into battle, men. Here comes Adam and the wiener dogs. It's the wiener dogs and the pig armies. It's like the fucking the battle in fucking Lord of the Rings where the 5 armies all fucking meet up finally. They form
Tommy at the top of the hill, smoking a pipe, drinking some whiskey, laughing at these mofos.
Mary's too busy watching AEW.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's from the ankles down from the guinea pigs and the wiener dogs.
God damn it! You made me.
Evil dies tonight.
and for Draven, who's not here. Damn.
We can. Do I have to play the Draven clip again? We'll play it before we leave again. We'll play the Did You Know before, because I want to see him pop up in the chat. But we're going to talk some Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. Go away, Black Man Cooking. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is forecast to compete with Afterlife's box office debut. I am going to see this as soon as it opens. I'm not going to lie. I loved Afterlife.
What's the date?
This one is debuting It's in March.
Okay.
It's like the beginning of March.
Etep, a good way to gauge how some of these movies are going to do, once again, going back in the realm of freaking toys, is seeing how well the toys are selling off the shelves. And I will tell you, the toys for this are not selling off the racks. They're sitting there collecting dust.
I haven't seen any of the toys from this one yet. The only ones that do sell for the Ghostbusters are the retros.
Right. Those things they can't keep in stock. I've actually filmed them. I filmed them in a couple stores. Always these ones are sitting there. And they even have like a redone Ecto one like they did for the last movie. This one's a little smaller and everything because they shrunk the size of the figures down to make them a little more affordable, I guess, whatever. But yeah, they're just sitting there. They're just the stock is not moving.
You know why? It's because the stuff that they put on the shelves, they're more geared towards little kids. And what they should be doing is gearing it towards the actual collectors, because something similar happened with the previous movie when they released like the original figures when Afterlife came out. They released 2 waves. The first wave was from Ghostbusters 1, and you built like the demon dog, one of the demon dogs. And for a while they were sitting there until just one day all the collectors decided, you know what, these are good figures, and then you couldn't find them anymore. And then the other ones that came out with the second wave, which was based off the movie, and they didn't do as well.
Well, here's something about that, Vinny. A lot of those figures, it wasn't that collectors snagged them up. They wound up in Ollie's and places like that.
Oh, did that?
Yeah, that's where I got all my plasma series. Was one that was all at Ollie's.
Okay.
See,
the plasma series was later though.
I bought Trey got the new ones. You know, they had the new figures, the new characters. I got him those. Because they re-released the older figures with them, the characters, you know, in the brown suits. So I got those, but I also bought him all the original ones. I got him a retro original Firehouse with everything. It's got new doors on it, new 3D printed doors, but all of the graphics on it are the original ones. I've showed that off on the stream before. We got the vintage style, but it's a new one, Ecto one, because I sold mine, and I had all the figures and I sold them, so that's why I got all those. But yeah, that's upstairs, all displayed out. But yeah, the new figures, they weren't as good. They were nowhere near as nice as the old ones. They looked, I don't know, they just didn't look as good. Like I can next time I come on the toy stream, remind me, Tommy, and I'll bring them. And I'll show, just so if anybody hasn't seen them in person, I can kind of show them, because I do have them. But this one, they're talking about the box office opening between 35 and 49 million to start its theatrical run, which could amass between 96 and 144 million total. Okay, so just to put that in perspective, the original opened to 13,578,000 against a $30 million budget, went on to $296,578,797 worldwide. Ghostbusters 2 opened to 29,472,000, went on to 215,394,000 worldwide. So those, and then remember Afterlife opened in 2021, November 18th, and I did go to see this one twice. $44 million opening, and it went to 204 million worldwide.
It didn't really go up against much, if I remember, though, right?
Not at the time.
In 2021, there was nothing really, you know. So I mean, I'm not trying to knock it, but if they're going in March, so's Dune. So all that's going to do is put more of a competitive nature between the two. But I mean,
Dune opens earlier in the month than this, I believe it is.
Dune is already playing.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Stone Loki posted something the other day where he was going to the theater to watch it.
Unless you saw an early screening.
I thought it was first.
Yeah.
I think you saw well, he sent me a photo that he was in the theater. So, but it might have been an early screening, because it was the same with Dark Knight. I saw it like about 2 or 3 weeks before the movie actually came out, because someone invited me to one of those, and it was like at a movie theater in Miami.
Huh.
So they do stuff like that.
This, but
I
hope
on the 25th of February. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's released on the 25th. Okay, I want to go as soon as this comes to. As soon as this comes to my theater, I'm gonna go. Dune. I'm gonna go see it. I do. I missed seeing the first one in the theater. I want to see this one.
I got a question for you, Etep.
Yeah.
Do you suppose? I mean, Afterlife. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was nowhere near as good as the first two movies, and nobody could convince me otherwise. It was good for what it was. But do you think that a lot of the stink from that 2016 one was still on this, and that's why that one didn't do as good? And do you think it's going to carry over to this?
I think it was also that I don't mean to cut you off. I think it was the damage from the lockdowns.
Yeah,
people already got used to staying home, and
we also have to factor in the TikTok quotient. Anybody under the age of 30 is borderline retarded now with no attention span.
Right.
So long form entertainment like movies like this, you're only going to find the 30, 40 something, maybe 50 something. Kids don't watch movies anymore. The majority of them. I'm not saying all of them. There are some kids that actually have brains, but like long form entertainment is dead thanks to TikTok.
See, that's why I'm glad my kid will sit through. We watched Predator the other night, and he fucking loved it. He's got a couple of the action figures already. One I got him for Christmas, and then I bought one from Vinny for him. But he fucking loved it. He was. I had to explain. The manliest handshake on earth to him when they clasped hands. I fucking sold it like I fell over like it was an earthquake. I was like, that's the most testosterone that's ever existed in the same space in history, son. I'm like, you have to just pay homage to that. That's greatness right there. Never forget.
Yeah, Trey, don't sit too close to the TV. You're gonna grow a full beard.
You'll have a full beard.
He turns around,
son. Daddy goes, "I'm the alpha now, motherfucker."
His voice is deeper than Barry White. Like,
I mean, he's been chopping you down since day one.
I know, man. Got a chest like Scott Steiner now.
I mean, you haven't turned to Chris Jericho or The Rock with the
Big down. Seth, I gotta ask, are you going to see this Ghostbusters movie?
I would like to. I bought Afterlife. It's back here on my shelf, but I have yet to have a chance to sit down and actually watch it.
Really?
Yeah. I bought it as soon as it came out. I was dying to go to the theater to see it, and I missed that window. And as soon as it came out on Blu-ray, I picked it up on Blu-ray, and it's been sitting back here, still wrapped in cellophane, still on the shelf.
Oh, goddamn!
I know, man. I know.
It's a love letter, though. If you like the first one, and you like the nostalgia, I don't know how old you are, but like the original 35. Ghostbusters and the real Ghostbusters cartoon, like that was like vintage 80s and 90s when you get into Ghostbusters Extreme. But yeah, man, the fact that when they made this film, they had a love for, like, an admiration and respect for the original material versus that awful 2016 thing. You know, I think that actually helped sales because people were like, this is a return to form. You know what I mean? Like 2016 was like a huge, like, demoralization attempt.
They erased it in the trailer, Chris, right away.
Yeah.
There's been a ghost sighting in 30 years, and it was exactly 30 years to the day of
the that was
like
beautiful.
Marketing 101. They erased it right away.
Well, they also renamed the Ghostbuster 2016. It's now subtitled "Answer the Call" because they don't want it to be like its own. Basically, it's like that never happened.
That's a parallel universe that runs. It's adjunct to. It's like adjunct faculty at a community college compared to a university. So, and I don't have a better segue to go into it, but we have one more main topic for you. But what we do have first are some delicious memes. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready. So here's some memes. And we are back here. Mandalorian and Grogu lands one of California's largest tax credit awards ever. First Star Wars flick to be shot entirely in the Golden State. This one is going to pull in. Now, they normally shoot these at Pinewood. And I believe they shot some of the Mandalorian during the lockdowns. It was a decommissioned Air Force base, and we're shooting there because they built it into kind of like a barracks for the cast and crew to stay there because, Hollywood and their mask mandates. But they're pulling in, this one is around right here, $21,755,000 in tax credits. One of the biggest allocations in the California Film Commission run program's history. So that's how much they're giving them a tax credit, Disney, to shoot that in California.
Again, something none of us want or care about.
Yeah, but we're paying for it.
Yeah, but you're paying for it.
Yeah, it's subsidized, and this show is so subpar as it is. Like, I'll say season 1 was good. Season 2 had some solid episodes, but overall it was lackluster outside of a few things. But you put something that's mediocre next to shit, and the mediocre is always going to look like a diamond, and that's really what they did with The Mandalorian in the sequel trilogy. And pretty much every other show, which that other dumpster fire, The Acolyte, gets ready to drop in June. That is Harvey Weinstein's Acolyte, Leslie Headland's show that stars the trans non-binary LBGTQIA plus ampersand $ typewriter character. And it's, this is Star Wars now. But no, this is like, I don't see this thing doing well. Well, I can't say that cinematically. It's not going to do well. It'll probably get a friendly release and a lot of friendly marketing, but I don't think the Grogu buzz is there anymore. I think that marketing that's over.
Oh, it's definitely over. There's another one. When things are over, when they wind up at Ollie's on discount and Grogu was there on discount.
Yeah, because they had no merch of this stupid thing when it was hot as hell. And then when they finally decided to do it, they flooded the market with shit and nobody wanted it.
Yep.
I think it was by the third season is when they started getting proper merchandise out, and like everyone's like, "Who cares?"
Well, even with the Ahsoka shit, they flooded with Ahsoka, and once again, that's something else that I've seen in Ollie's all the time because people are just tired of it. I mean, they could see right through this garbage. They can see this is not the entertainment that they were promised that they were going to get. Like, everybody had these high hopes that Disney was going to take over the ship from Lucas and they make something spectacular. and a few of us knew it was going to be a shit show, but you know what? A lot of people they stayed right on until the freaking wheels fell off the damn short bus.
Yeah.
Well, it's about the product itself. Like, the merchandise is a reflection of the product, i.e. the show, the whatever. And when that went to shit, nobody wants the merchandise. There are very few people that are like, I like the toy, but I hate the show. But they're, it sucks, man.
We've got a bunch of the action figures like we do from the show because they made some cool fucking figures, man. Like the Mandalorian figures are like the heavy gunner. Was it Favreau's character? Yeah. And they're nice looking figures. They're articulated well. Their weapons look good.
Imagine if you had never seen Star Wars and that was your first introduction to Star Wars. Do you think you'd have those toys?
No.
You're basing it off of a superior product that came before it and going, hey, it's the same thing,
And that's why I'm glad Trey got introduced to the original trilogy and then the prequels. And he has seen the sequel trilogy, but he still gravitates towards the original, the prequels. He liked Mandalorian. He's got a few stuffed Grogus and shit like that. We got a few of the Lego sets. But, I mean, I got because my mom got him the Razor Crest when that came out. And we just put it together last year.
It was a good design.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good work that went into it.
And then they blew the fucking thing up. And
I know. That was so stupid.
You have a badass fucking ship. That ship was dope, and they
That was
just
the
fucking
point,
blew it
though.
up.
That was the FU to the fans. Oh, look, it's the new Millennium Falcon or the new.
No, buy
Slave
something
One.
new.
Nope.
Yep.
Well,
You know-
Tobat brings up a really good point. Like, he's got 4 kids, and none of them want action figures because they'd rather have an iPhone. They'd rather have like an app on their tap device. You know,
the brainwashing tool.
Well, action figures are like we love them. I think seriously, like elder millennials and like I don't know, like the Gen Xers or whatever. I think we were the last ones that really liked action figures because my nephew, 18-year-old, has 0 action figures, like 0.
Well, once again, I'm going to go back to my experience in the toy aisles, and I do see kids that go in there and they want action figures. I see it all the damn time. But you know what it is? Believe it or not, it's not really the kids that don't want it. It's the parents saying, "No, I'm not purchasing that. I'm not paying that." I see that a lot, man. As a matter of fact, I just seen it the other day. I was trying to film some damn NECA figures, and this loud ass mother. Because, whenever they talk to their kids, they got to make sure the entire fucking store hears them talk. Yep. No, I'm not buying that for you. Let's go. Yelling like, lady, I'm trying to fucking film something here. Stop being ignorant.
Dude, if I see a decent action figure for my kid, I'm getting it. If it's not like super expensive. Because I want my kid to play with this stuff. Like his tablet, you're right, it is controlling his mind. Yep. We've had to pull that away. Like he gets it during school time to kind of take his attention. So that my daughter's homeschooled. So while she's doing homeschool with my wife, he's playing on his tablet some kind of learning game. And other than that, we take it away because it is changing the way that he's very aggressive. Like if you try to take it away from him, and it's like, whoa, dude, you need to chill out.
Yeah, they become dependent on it, and that's it. It's part of that. It's really crazy. I think that's why that movie Megan was so good because it showed what technology is doing to kids. They're becoming dependent on it. But that's the same thing too. It's like those figures, they help with imagination and creativity. You have a bunch of action figures, and you're coming up with scenarios and stories, and it helps your brain in so many ways.
Well, that was the whole reason why Lucas made that deal. I'm sorry, Chris. Why Lucas made that deal with Kenner, because he literally said when they first came out with that line, Kenner came out that line. Now you can continue the story. You can create your own adventures. Continue the adventure.
When I was in developmental psychology, that was actually one of the first ice-breaking exercises that you can do with children, and it's designed to foster imagination, which is you hand them the action figures and you ask them to tell a story about them. And you can tell who the kids were that were, encouraged to be expressive versus the kids that were abused, because the kids that are abused aren't going to tell you a story, or the story they're going to tell you is going to be extremely grounded and extremely not suitable or not appropriate to the action figures you hand them. But when you get a kid involved in that storytelling process, it does stuff to their neurochemistry. It makes them smarter. And these apps and these these little dopamine, little bite-sized chunks that you feed kids with iPhone and smartphone and tablet games, those do not foster or I guess encourage any kind of creativity or basically brain function that requires the kid to think. It's all reaction. It's good for pattern recognition and stuff like that, or hand-eye coordination and all that crap, but it's not going to get your kid to actually have any kind of cerebral activity. And that's what action figures are for, is to get kids. You're in a sandbox and suddenly, no, they're on freaking, put a couple of twigs in the ground and now they're in the forest of Endor, and it teaches kids to solve problems. And it teaches them abstract thought. And those are bad things if you want to have a communist regime. Just adding that.
Well, I think it also helps too, Chris, because it's actually incorporating motor skills as they're playing with the figure too.
Yeah. Oh, especially Transformers, dude.
And Legos, man. Those pieces. That's one thing with Trey being born with the head injuries and stuff. Him putting together Lego sets and his fine motor skills to be able to articulate that the way he is it's fucking fantastic. And that is, and we were opening, I got all those G.I. Joes I ordered, and we were opening them. He was putting the weapons in their hands And yeah, man, it's he's played with action figures since he could crawl. I've been giving him action figures. Oh, we got a super chat. $5 super chat from channel member Godzillionaire. Thank you, sir, for donating to the Place to Be Reviews coffers. We appreciate you. And as always, I say thank you for the Ron Gashman bobblehead from Godzillionaire that sits on my desk. We need to go back to when cartoons were just 30-minute long toy commercials. They were doing something right.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Because that cartoon inspired the kids to want the toys, which inspired them to want to play and use their imagination. So yeah, that is a good thing. The one thing I can say, we took my son's tablet away completely, and he's very limited to how much time he can play a Switch. Usually we play it together. And if I let him watch YouTube now, instead of watching the half retarded shit he would watch before, he's been watching stuff on football, which I'm like, you can watch all of that you want, buddy. He's like absorbing shit about the NFL, and he's talking to me about shit. Now I'm like, oh, I love it. I'm like, I love it. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, that makes me happy. But we will play you a super chat bumper, sir, for your generous $5 super chat, Godzillionaire. Let's see. We'll go with some let's some Crispin Glover. See some dancing.
Thank you. I never feel right making fun of somebody with cerebral palsy.
My favorite is the Foley artist in that clip with the tapping. Every time he's moving, you hear the tapping on the floor over the music. It's just the funniest.
Etep, I just want to say, be careful with young Trey there. Be careful. Too much NFL, he may wind up kneeling in protest on you. So just be careful.
Oh shit.
He knows. Oh, he knows better than that. That's the one beautiful thing about the school he goes to where I teach is every morning in the gym we do two things. Number one, we pray. Number two, we say the Pledge of Allegiance every single morning. And that is that is very, very important, and that's why he's in a private school. But those were our main topics this evening, and you guys know what time it is. It's the reason for the evening, boys. It is the main event, the real main event time. But we got to do that on the other side of these commercial breaks. You know, we got to pay the bill.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Pop star Martin Kemp guest stars as a merciless immortal waging a holy war against evil. Highlander. Tonight at 7 on Channel 2.
Every day, a very special something happens.
At Dawn Donuts.
Before the sun comes up, they're busy making donuts.
Dawn Donuts.
Before the sun shines through,
they're busy making lots of good things for you.
Great taste starts fresh every day at Dawn Donuts.
I miss Dawn Donuts.
Wait. The 29th, Krispy Kreme. A dozen donuts, $2.29, people. Go get your Krispy Kreme on.
I don't have a Krispy Kreme within, I don't know how many miles of me, but you know what I have right at my fingertips? Yeah, and I just took the lyrics from KRS-One and dropped them over a copyright-free beat because I kept getting that blocked. That it kept saying I was getting blocked in certain territories, and it was Russia. I was getting blocked in because of the KRS-One. So we just found a track with only the lyrics and no backing beat. And here we go, folks. Mug Shorty, #1 this evening. This is a viewer submission from Nano Reaper, folks. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, boy. Drink that one in. She is a just sweetheart. And
Hashtag the eyes, Chico.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Did she get arrested for impersonating Weird Al?
Before we go into this, here's the scoreboard coming into tonight, folks. The leaderboard, we got Vinny with 14, Chris with 12, Adam with 7, Draven with 5, CJ at 4, Tommy at 0. Trina has a trifecta from last week. Seth will get on the board tonight. So let's go back over to this just sexy thing here. And
gotta warn me there.
Yeah. Seth, what do you think this shorty did to get arrested, sir?
She jumped over the counter and smacked the fire out of the manager.
All right, we got assault. We got assault and battery. All right. We got assault and battery. Chris, what do you say, sir?
I see some mental illness in those eyes, but it could also be drugs. I don't know. She seems pretty proud of herself. This one's hard. That lantern jaw, though, says that she's been in fights before. I would say some kind of assault.
Chris is going to say assault as well. Okay. Let's see. Tommy, what do you say, sir?
I'm really torn on this one. I'm same thing with Chris. I'm kind of leaning towards drugs, but she doesn't have all the other telltale signs of a drug addict, so it probably is assault.
Okay, Tommy's got assault as well. Vinny, you are our reigning champion, sir. What is your guess?
There's plenty of crazy in there. I was gonna say assault as well, but there's definitely drugs and alcohol involved, intoxicated. Drugs and assault. That's where I'm going.
Assault, drugs, and alcohol involved under the influence.
She was having a party. They disrupted her party.
Just to make the rules fair, is it a all or nothing or is it a catch-all? Because if that's the case, I mean, I'll add drugs and alcohol too.
Well, if you want, you can add multiple charges. We've been playing that way, and depending on which, if you get, one or two of them, you get as many points as you get for charges on that. So if you want to say, Chris, she was under the influence of narcotics as well or alcohol, you can absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, those eyes, dude. Alex Jones is probably right on that one.
Okay. Narcotics and alcohol. Adam, that leaves you, sir.
I think she cut something off or stabbed somebody, along with definitely, there was definitely drugs and alcohol. Obviously, I mean, meth is a hell of a drug. Along with the probation violation, because hell, why not?
Yeah, because I'd say there's always something more there. I mean, unless they're actually like they're fucking drinking and driving or whatever, to just have drugs on them and alcohol, there's something else to get the cops involved. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was saying assault.
Yeah,
how do you get your full iris in the shot?
Cut something off.
She's got Bernie Mac eyes.
She's sitting on something.
Vinny's the shorty whisperer.
And she used his skull to drink wine out of it after she cleaned the floor.
No, do you remember that scene that traumatized a bunch of 10-year-olds back in the late 80s in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when freaking Doc Brown pulled those eyeballs out of his fucking skull? That's what it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You know what? I'm looking at her and I'm thinking I want to add something, Etep.
What do you got, Tommy?
Parking violations. I don't know why. I have this she's got this look on her face like, that's what I'm hit for, parking violations.
So I honestly hope you get that one because we have not had that come up. And that is so specific. Right, so is everybody locked in then?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why I said probation violation.
As long as they're locked in.
But I can't wait.
As long as they're locked up, we're locked in.
Shorty, number 1 is guilty of public intoxication, non-alcohol.
What? So that's drugs.
Drugs, narcotics. So Adam has drugs on his. Adam gets 1 point. Vinny gets a point for drugs. And Chris gets a point for drugs as
Glad
well.
I turned that catch-all in.
Man, them eyes though. Don't she look like she caught her boyfriend cheating and cut off his wanky? I'm just saying.
I still say there's probably something else in there.
Oh,
that looks like she hopped the counter at like the local Starbucks and beat the shit out of the barista for not allowing her to talk to the manager.
Right. Yeah, she wouldn't give her an extra shot.
Excuse me.
So that was Shorty number 1. All right, now if that was from Nano Reaper, so thank you Nano Reaper for sending that one in. I know you sent another one, but I only want to do 6, and I had another viewer submission, so Nano's other one she'll show up next week. I've got that image all ready to go too. But here's submission number 2. This is from Manliness and Motivation, who also gets a producer's credit on Holy Shit News for all his submissions. So here we go, folks. She's beautiful. She's sassy. She looks like Michelle Obama got punched in the face.
Oh, hell no.
You said beautiful. Where?
It looks very, very sarcastic.
Michael?
Evelise.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is that a wart on her nose, or did she have like a diamond stud or something?
I know I'm stoned, but please tell me that that's not a black Miss Piggy.
Oh, Kermit.
Uh-huh. You see
She's like Joe Biden touched my penis.
Yeah. She sniffed me.
So I had to knock that mofo out.
We'll start with Adam this time. Adam, what do you say?
She looks she stabbed a bitch.
Adam's saying stabbing again. Okay.
Yep.
Good answer.
Good answer. Let's see. Vinny, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm saying I think she's a drug dealer, and she definitely assault and attempted murder with a deadly weapon. That's what I'm
Dealing
going.
drugs, assault, and attempted murder with a deadly weapon. Okay, you guys are really testing how small I can write.
Yep.
Let's see. Seth, what do you say, man?
There's a lot of drugs and a dickless baby daddy after her. She's assaulted somebody or something.
All right, we got assault from Seth. Tommy, what do you say?
I'm definitely going to say assault, but I'm definitely going to say drugs because those heavy bags under her eyes, not really saying the dealer, that's saying user to me.
Mm-hmm.
She robbed the Piggly Wiggly.
Drugs.
I think it's both. I think she dipped into her own supply.
You're not supposed to get high on your own supply. What do you say?
I know, that's why she's arrested.
I would say, hold on, I got to weave these together. Possibly DUI, the half closed eye versus the fully open eye says some type of alcohol intoxication. She might be on drugs as well, or possession of drugs. And after she got pulled out, she probably assaulted an officer. So somehow that story makes sense in my head.
See, I'm rubbing off on Chris. He's starting to make this. He's putting this story together.
Getting to be more creative each week. I love it.
Well, that's it. You got to profile the proper way. For those who didn't know, and I don't know if it's a slight, it's not a cheat, but I'd say for those who didn't know, yeah, I was offered a job to get into the FBI years ago.
Oh shit!
I just can't help but see Miss Piggy right there, man. I'm just telling you. I could just see
Kermit.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody's got their guesses locked in.
Yeah.
Here we go, boys. Are we ready?
Wait. What was your guess? Without knowing,
was too late.
You know.
I Robin Connor, 33, arrested Wednesday for shoplifting a pair of shoes while in uniform. She's a police officer.
Wow.
What's with the crooked eyes?
I was going to say theft too. Damn it.
Yeah,
Nobody picked theft. Nobody.
I know that was a given considering.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost all of them are a given. It's the roll of the die of what you want to
Yeah, I
go
thought that
with.
was implied.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was. We talked about that backstage. They're already guilty of
If
all
she
of
was
that.
referred to as a teen, a jogger, a future doctor,
and there was a lot of people saying theft in the chat, and Manliness who sent this one in said she got taken to jail in her own patrol car.
Oh snap! So
That's
he's seen that before. He's seen this one.
Yeah,
dude. How do you have
Manliness
the Uncle
Manliness sent that
Ruckusized?
one in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Frankie says 33.
Yeah, maybe like 43.
Yeah. Oh my God, that
you got to
was
remember,
number
some
2.
people don't count it in normal years; they count it in dog years, Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Wait, that gives me a chance to while we're talking about the women, you know, the women, the woman folks.
Women.
It's always worth it.
team
All right. You guys you've seen the first one. We saw the big bug-eyed girl. We've seen Big Mike Obama. I don't know if you're ready for this one, folks. Keely Chow. I love Keely. Keely's a fantastic, great fucking supporter of the channel. Been around for years. Streamed with him years ago. But Keely would fuck anything that walks. We know that. That's not a secret. This one I think would even test Keely. Keely, if you're watching in the chat, you gotta let me know on this one, bud.
Wait a minute, Etep, do they necessarily have to walk?
This one, it would be far better if she didn't walk. But here we go. Here's Shorty number 3. This.
Oh God, is that a Photoshop?
What's going on?
No, that is legit right there.
That looks like a Marvel villain. That looks like the daughter of Bullseye. Like,
Chris, I want you to start off. What do you think this lovely young lady did wrong?
Obviously, this is a series of bad decisions. Drugs were involved. No person that's ever made good decisions in their life gets a facial tattoo and then the rhinoceros piercing. Yeah. This person's definitely like those eyes have no souls in them. She's probably a hooker too. There's probably prostitution involved. Possibly theft. I mean, hookers like to steal. So yeah, I'm gonna say, and maybe assault too, because she looks like she's definitely fought off her daddy and her uncles at night when she was 12.
Her daddies and her uncles.
I'm scared of this one.
Yeah,
this is the only one I've ever seen that fucking scares me.
Yeah. I'm going to.
It's like Raven from.
Oh, sorry, Raven.
Yeah, Raven from the Titans.
Oh, okay.
Demon in her bead.
I'm gonna go simple on this one. I'm pulling an Adam. Murder.
Okay.
With that tattoo in her face and those stupid piercings. I'm just going straight murder.
She killed someone.
What? Speaking of Adam, that's a good one, Vinny. What are you doing, Adam?
She stabbed a motherfucker.
Adam's going stabbing.
Oh, stabby standby.
Murder. It's basically. But I want extra points because if she stabbed a motherfucker, I get an extra point from what the murder was.
Oh,
are you murder? Yeah, she stabbed a bitch.
Are you saying murder then?
Oh,
stabbing, murder.
Stabbing, murder, anything with a knife, she did it.
All right, Seth, what do you got?
Yeah, murder.
Murder
probably over some drugs.
Argument over drugs. Okay. Tommy, that leaves you, bro.
I'm going to say attempted murder, and I'm going to say there was definitely some kind of theft involved in this one.
She stole Keely's soul. He could fix her.
She sucked it out through. Never mind.
Stole the wax away from his guts.
Y'all are coming off really kind of judgmental. Well, I mean,
I didn't say prostitution. I just went with one.
No. I fully stand by my judgmental prickism.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll judge the fucking hell out of anybody that looks like that. So.
Yeah, I don't have facial tattoos.
We didn't even throw the book at her, guys. I mean, we didn't even go with everything. She did everything. Period. Doesn't matter what you're. She done did it, and then
yeah. This this girl just I do.
Wait, we're not looking for a rap sheet, just the crime that she was arrested for this time, right?
Probation violation.
Yeah.
I'm sure the rap sheet is insane.
Oh,
Evil dies tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this chick is all right. So
Doesn't
everybody's
have a dad.
guesses. Everybody's Jarvis, scan for a father figure. None detected, boss. All right, here we go. Shorty number 3, boys. Murder, first degree, with a 3D printed gun.
Wow, I would have never guessed that part.
No,
that explains dude. That explains the shit tattoo on her cheek. She's a gun nut, and the ghost guns are pretty easy to make with a 3D printed FDM printer. So yeah, it makes sense. But that chick has no soul. So yeah, murder. Good call, Adam.
I did.
I called it before Adam
that
did.
one was definitely murder. The 3D gun threw me though. 3D knife.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
That's a first.
Yeah, as soon as I see 3D, and I'm like, ooh. But yeah, like you said, the crosshairs.
She kind of looks like a young Soraya.
She does.
Yeah.
She definitely has her
Adam
lips.
and Vinny get a point. Tommy said attempted murder, and Chris said drugs. I figured Chris, if anybody said murder right off the bat on this one, Chris, I thought it would have been you. My money was on you for this one. So
they all killed men eventually.
Oh yeah, they just some they
some are
drag
more
it out
merciful
more
than
than others. Yeah. So Vinny's got 2 points tonight. Adam's got 2. Seth has 1, and Fisk has 1 this evening. So we have 3 more shorties to go. But before we get to the rest of these lovely ladies, which we do have, now we've gotten through the rough part of the evening, boys. We've gotten through the rough part.
Yeah.
But there's more fun to be had on the other side. And on the other side of what, you ask? Well, memes. We got some more memes for you. We're going to take a break here, stretch our legs, look at some memes, and we'll come back with the 3 lovely ladies to wrap up the evening. Here we go. And there you go, folks. There's some memes for you. And hello to everybody. I haven't said hi to the Reddit audience yet. Those watching on Reddit. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm stoned. Rumble. Wrong R word. Rumble. And then watching on X. Hard R. Rumble. It's a and then of course watching on X as well. Not Malcolm X, folks. He's never mind. But here we go. Back to the shorties. Shorty number 4 now. I don't care what she's guilty of, because boys, you know how the song goes. Trust me, if anyone can fix her, I can. And I will, because she's worth it. And here she is. I think a little bit of hosing off in this one right here. She'd be just fine. She'll be just fine. She looks like a trailer park gal. She's my trailer park Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Like I said, just a little bit damaged, not too much though. The skin's still nice.
Wow. Yeah, that's
raven-haired beauty.
That's a tough one.
What do you say, Vinny? We'll start with you.
I was thinking teacher thing because she's so freaking hot, but she's got that bitchy kind of slightly dopey look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say drinking and driving.
DUI.
Okay. I'm leaning towards Dewey.
Okay, Vinny picks a Dewey.
Although the teacher thing I might regret later. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she's hot.
Seth, she is. Seth, what do you got, bro?
Ooh, it's either the teacher thing or the DUI. That's got to be one of the two. Maybe some prostitution.
All right. So we are we going teacher?
I don't want her to be a prostitute.
Or a teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we going teacher student? Okay.
Teacher student.
Teacher student. All right. Adam.
Oofa. I mean, that one's just oofa.
I know this one's because she's kind of beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, she scares the living shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, definitely evil, but I don't know, man. I had it and I lost it, but she's evil. Evil.
Gal Gadot.
Gal
Gadot.
Definitely drugs, alcohol. I'm thinking DUI / I don't know, stealing shit at the grocery store vibe, you know, like theft. But you know,
right.
little drugs too, maybe. But yeah, I don't know.
So theft and possession of narcotics.
Yep.
Okay.
She also looks like she could have cut off somebody's penis and she's carrying it in her purse, but you know, we'll see.
Chris, what do you say, brother?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has the hot for teacher look, but I don't know. I mean, there's something else about that. Like when they're that pretty and they're in jail like that, it's one of two things. It's either drugs or it's like shoplifting, like Winona Ryder. So I think I'm going to go toward the theft route, theft of something. I don't know. Maybe drugs, but
she does have guilt on her face.
Theft of some virginities, that's for sure. It's that smile. There's no grin in those pictures, dude. She's smiling.
Right. So that leaves Tommy. What do you think this dime piece is guilty of, other than stealing my heart?
I'm pretty sure it was sexual in nature. I'm just not 100% sure if it's pedophilia or if it's bestiality. There's something seriously wrong in those eyes.
Yeah.
So
it looks like exhaustion.
And maybe it was both. Maybe she banged a kid and a freaking dog or something. I don't know. I'm going with it was sexual in nature.
All right. Tommy's saying sex crimes. Okay. All right. Everybody's look at Souls says, "Fuck you, Chris. I still have the free Winona shirt."
This is my ping pong ball trick.
We'll give a hello to Black Angus Review.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Slight return. Sorry, she had sex with a 14-year-old kid who I'm sure loved it. That last post that sounded wrong.
Right?
Drunk it.
Theft of virginity, baby.
All right, here we go, folks.
All right.
Let me take the comment now. This beautiful goddess is guilty of
I forgive her.
driving while intoxicated.
Oh,
I got it. Did I say
Vinny.
Dewey?
Yes, you did. Vinny
Nice.
gets the point. And Vinny's up to 3 points tonight. We've got Adam with 2, Seth with 1, and Chris with 1. Going into shorty number 5, giggity. All right, here we go, folks. Another dark-haired kind of girl next door type. She might help you set up for your garage sale. She might steal your heart. She might punch you in the throat. Who knows? Here she is, though, boys. She's got the Little Mermaid eyes.
Dude, she's got the Draven loves that chick. Like, that is.
Wait.
Wow.
This is Chris. Wait. Perfect segue.
That aren't aged too.
This is where that word that I learned earlier on from Vinny, flipper baby. Like,
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, but look at those eyes, man. Like, that is like slice the photo in half and like get like each half of that photo symmetrical, and you either have a really wide-eyed looking mongoloid or you have like
the sloth.
Yeah, you guys,
baby Ruth.
Look at her face too. Like half of it's drooping. Like,
That's
she's got
fetal
Bell's
alcohol
palsy.
syndrome.
Epic bitch face.
She's not Asian.
She's as Asian as sky blue.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's start off the guesses, boys.
Is that sky blue?
Let's see. Tommy, we're going to start with you because you have not registered a point yet tonight, sir. Let's get you on the board.
I'm hoping I remain off the board. Let's go for assault and intoxication.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Assault. That is a good one. Assault and intoxication. All right. We'll go with our guest Seth next. What do you say, Seth?
Assault and car theft.
Assault and car theft. All right.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That is good. We're due for a female GTA protagonist. Adam, what do you say, man?
Sex and drugs, Etep. Sex and drugs.
Not necessarily in that order. Okay.
She looks like that one actress. What the hell's her name? She was on The Flash.
Danielle Pennebaker.
Yes.
Like Killer Frost.
Yeah, she looks like a fucked up version of her.
Yeah, I was just saying that's like, Mom, can we have Danielle Pennebaker? We have Danielle Pennebaker at home. She's shitting on your carpet.
Okay.
Vinny, what do you think she did?
She got similar eyes to the last one, where it's like a little bit. She got that buzz going. I'm gonna say, I don't want to say both because Chris was. Yeah, I don't know. I almost that's too much. I'm gonna say, drinking and theft. She's intoxicated and she was walking to a mall or something and was stealing that leather coat she's got on.
She put a turkey up her vagina.
I saved the turkeys up the ass for Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
She got drunk out.
Fisk, it's not November yet. The turkey in the ass memes don't commence until the beginning of November. If I'm not in Facebook jail. Chris, what do you say?
You will be.
Let's see. I would say probably alcohol involved, drugs involved, and some form of violence involved. So assault, drugs, and alcohol. I don't know if it would be a DUI because I think this one, I don't know, something about this says like hillbilly, like, of course I ain't got a license. Yeah, and the whole fetal alcohol syndrome thing kind of throws it off a bit.
Hillbilly?
But
I see like high school.
I see white trash Midwestern high school girl.
Beauty school dropout.
I see borderline Loch Ness monster with the long neck that she has.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just because of the clothes, how she's wearing those clothes.
She's way easy to choke. I
Wait,
mean,
it's a guy dressed as a woman, right?
Huh?
When a man chokes a woman.
That's a man, baby. That's man.
All right. Our guesses are locked in, gentlemen. It's time for the reveal of Shorty number 5. Here she is, racing on the highway in DUI.
Oh shit! So that's why she got the leather on. She's racing.
Yep.
Well, I got drugs in. I'm not saying alcohol. I got alcohol in there.
Yeah, I got alcohol and drugs.
Yep. So Fisk gets a point for that one. Tommy said intoxicated. I'll take that for a point.
No, don't give me a point.
Yes, you get a point. Vinny said drinking and larceny. She was intoxicated. That's a point. Adam said sex and drugs.
Yeah, so
alcohol. He did not get a point.
No. I mean, thank you though, Etep. But no. I meant literally it would either be a drug charge or sex.
Yeah.
So, no, sir.
Yep. Racing on the highway, and DUI. Seth, you said car theft. If the car was stolen, it would be reported as such. So I cannot give you a point, sir, as we have no reports of assault. But we will give you a small golf clap for the car theft, which she was racing. Here we go, though, folks. It's time for our final. What?
The question is Ford or Chevy.
Look at what I post.
Sorry.
Huh?
Where?
Look at what I posted in the Horseman.
Hang on. Let me pull it up. Let's see here.
Was she racing in a Ford or a Chevy, Seth?
Oh my God. Hang on. We got it. Jesus Christ.
I would have been a Loch Ness monster. I told you.
She looks like that thing that who's the guy with the big Jew nose that like banged the T-Rex in that movie Splice?
Adrian Brody.
Right?
Adrian Brody banged
That
the
is
T-Rex and it looks just like that.
Yep. That looks like Anya Taylor-Joy normally.
It does.
Well, look at the other one. The other one.
The one from The Witcher.
Oh God, yeah.
There it is.
Oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah.
Hey, David.
Oh my God.
I identify as Josephine.
Hang on, I got another one here. Oh Jesus. And this is lovely Sherry coming through again. Here she is, right? She got one of Draven.
Oh my God, that was an Asian girl.
Yay! It's a twofer.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We need a Draven sound effect.
Lowered
That was savage.
expectations.
Is that a personal attack?
Holy shit.
Oh. Ding, rice is done. Ding, rice is done. Ding, rice is done. Ding, rice is done.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Thank you, Sherry. We love you. Thank you so much for that. All right, boys. We're gonna have a good best of some clips for next week. Here we go. We're headed into the final shorty of the evening. Here she is, folks. Look at this one.
Ooh, she's like Megan Fox kind of.
That's a lot of work. There's a lot of plastic surgery in that one.
I thought this was one of those living dolls. I didn't think this was a real person at first.
That doesn't look like a human being.
No.
Right.
She was one of the prostitutes that rob rich guys in Miami.
Yep.
Vinny, go ahead. Vinny, go ahead and start it off, bro.
Okay. I just
a prostitute that rubbed a rich guy.
There you go. That's my answer. And drugs were involved.
Yeah.
Okay. Prostitute,
robbing rich people.
God, look at that nose.
Narcotics possession. Okay.
She
Chris,
definitely
what do you
robbed
say?
some rich fucking dude. She looks like the same. I see shit like this on the news.
Yeah.
The ones
She
like
picks up the rich guys at the airport bar at South Beach or some shit like that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
She drugs their fucking drinks.
Yep.
So I said narcotics is involved, and then she robs them.
She looks like a Kardashian.
Frankie said she has a penis.
No, I didn't say Kardashian. I said Kardashian from Star Trek.
Yep.
No, Frankie said she had a penis.
Frankie says she had a penis.
Well, last week's did. That was the one that I called out. It looked
Yep.
like Blair White, and I was right.
Yep. You were.
It did look like Blair White.
That's right. I am the tranny or granny champion.
I took that one off the thumbnail because of that.
Because Chris was right. He took it off the thumbnail because Chris was right.
I was like, wait, hang on. Because Papa's in the chat, I haven't yet. Here you go, Papa. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what's your guess?
I would say, barring any kind of like assault on her rich husband, chopping his dick off or whatever and putting it in the food disposal. I would say she's probably a prostitute. Well, most of them are. I mean, in one way or another, we may call it something different, but it is what it is. I would say probably some kind of theft and violence, domestic, if that makes any sense. Like she stole something, from her husband or her boyfriend or whatever, and then physically assaulted him.
Okay. All right. We got that. Papa says theft. Frankie says her profile looks like the protagonist from the Dark Crystal, the Gelflings. Oh my God. She's from Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
Oh, snap.
No, not a Skegsies. Those things gave me fucking nightmares. Oh my God. What do you say, Seth?
DUI. Demise.
DUI. All right. Adam.
Speed. I'm gonna go with drugs and like some kind of reckless driving or that's what I'm gonna go with.
Drugs and reckless driving. Nice. Reckless driving. Okay. And that leaves Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, go with let's go with something completely out of left field. How about some type of forgery and embezzlement?
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow,
that's interesting.
After disposing of the body.
The fence is on this one.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we usually don't get the sophisticated crimes out of these shorties, but maybe one of them will surprise us. Here we go, gentlemen. The guesses are in. Here it is. The final shorty of the evening is guilty of grand larceny.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, I said rich people.
Yeah,
She
said robbed rich people. Yeah, she definitely stole something.
Yep.
She stole our hearts, is what she stole.
Vinny gets.
I don't know. That one scares me, dude. Like I'm not even.
She does look like fucking trouble.
She looks evil.
Well, it's like what Etep said. Like that looks like a real doll, and those things freak me out. Like honestly, like that's like an irrational phobia or irrational fear I have. Like real dolls, I don't find attractive. It's like a fucking dead body hanging off a meat hook. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Let's see, Adam gets 2.
It was like on The Boys, Vinny, the girl that then went and butchered her face. She was fine how she was in the series. Then we seen her afterwards.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit, she was beautiful to begin with. And they shamed her and made her think that she needed to do that shit.
Oh, Erin Moriarty.
Thank
She
you.
looks god awful. All right, boys. So the final standings for the evening, our champion again this evening. And I think Soul Assassin may have said it earlier. Vinny, the shoddy whisperer, 5 points tonight. 5 points for Vin. Fisk maintains his close second place with 3 points. Adam racks up 2 points, and Seth and Tommy each score a point. Thank you for playing. Vinny, do you have any words to the shorties out there who may be listening and looking for a dad?
Bitches be crazy, and it's in the eyes, Chico. You gotta look in the eyes. I was upset that I missed that one because I was thinking theft and I didn't say it, and that really bums me out. But I would have never guessed she was a cop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
yeah, baby.
Yeah, shawties behave. Bitches put down your drugs and alcohol, and the hot ones come over to daddy.
There you go. Thank you for everybody in the chat for your guesses on the Mug Shorties game. We appreciate you. And we are just about finished up for the evening, folks. We have one more piece of business. We will see you on the other side of this in 40.
And now, these messages. Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Watch Zelda become a legend on your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda! After rocks!
Which way
You go! Good times! Peahens! Levers! Zelda! Zelda! Zelda!
The Legend of Zelda. A never-ending adventure new for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda!
Wow,
There
that
you
was
have
a
it.
terrible commercial. Was that the guy from
That-
Ghostbusters 2?
No, but he wasn't
no.
another insane Jew.
They were trying to rip that
But-
off.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, folks, join us at 8:30 Eastern for the classic pay-per-view watch-along series. We'll jump in Etep's DeLorean, set the timer for February 29th, 1992, Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the Goodlands, and the Milwaukee Auditorium, February 29th, 1992, for Super Brawl 2, WCW presents, as we wrap up the month of Super Brawl here on the channel, as we've watched some good ones and some god-awful ones. One in particular, Super Brawl 4. I apologize for that, everybody. But tomorrow night, rest assured, it's a good card, and also it is not over 2 hours. So we have that working in our favor. And we also get Yushin Thunder Liger versus Brian Pillman. And those two always put on a fantastic match. So join us for that.
And it's a
I'd like
leap year from then. So you're keeping it, because I mean, dude, bravo.
Absolutely.
Where do you guys get to watch that at?
We'll be watching that on Peacock. I'll stream it in another studio for everybody to watch. I mean, I don't do that. We watch it on our own on Peacock.
We sync on Peacock and watch it all at the exact same time while we're on air.
That's cool. I like the old WCW days.
Yep.
I kind of stopped watching after that went away.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how a lot of people were with that. But we got a big week of programming coming up here on the channel. But I want to give our guest the spotlight for a moment. Seth, tell him about the men's room. There you go. And we haven't really talked about that dope ass collection behind you. You're a Power Rangers guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a ton of Power Ranger toys. There's
all the Zords
on top too. So there's a bunch of stuff. I recently just met the original Pink Ranger. She autographed my Megazord right there. So it's got it's got her, Austin, David Yost, and Walter. The Dragon Zord has JDF's autograph on it, so that's pretty neat.
Nice.
But yeah, just a early days Power Ranger collector. But on the channel, we go live every Friday night, 9 p.m. Thursday, I'm doing some late night gaming, probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that, over on Rumble and Twitch. And then Saturday mornings, coffee and gaming, 7 a.m.
Well, thank you, man.
Nice.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Great having you.
I appreciate it.
Great having you back on, man. Always, brother. Always. Like I said, Seth and I go way the hell back on this platform to the old Anchor FM days. Met through, of course, the World Class Bullshitters group. Like many of us crossed paths and streams over there. Luckily, the world didn't blow up. But thank you for being on, man. And always welcome as we inch ever so closer to the end of Going in Raw here at episode 300. The end of Going in Raw as we know it, folks.
That's where I got the autograph for Seth from the Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was a surprise for him. But yeah, like the whole reason it was so cool was I was able to then send that to him. So he got, a picture of him, and I got to record it as he was signing it. So he got to open it as I played the video for him. It was really cool, and again, brought us all together. Another thing that brought us all together. But yeah, he's always been the Power Ranger guy for me. It's like, that's cool. Anybody wants to know about Power Rangers, I direct them to Seth.
We should get you on the Twitch stream, dude.
Yeah.
I'm down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We do it on Thursday nights.
Connections right here. Yeah. Speaking of which, Tommy and Vinny, you guys got you got the cage talk tomorrow night, correct?
No, there'll be no cage talk tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm pushing that off to next week, and you will be my special guest in the cage, getting to talk to you about why you started your channel and all that fine, good stuff. That
absolutely
have a nice discussion for all the people in the chat to get to know you just a little bit better. But tomorrow will just be a regular Guinea Pig Collective nibbling live. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll go off on some more of these big YouTubers again, because some of them really just fucking irk me. But we should be good for the toy stream on Thursday, right, Vinny?
Yeah, we should be good for that. I got one thing. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to film anything else, but I definitely do have something to show. Because right now I'm in the middle of fulfillment. The art books are here. The first batch went out today. So some people, you might have seen emails telling you, it's you got your tracking number in there. And tomorrow I'm planning on getting a bunch more out. So remember, folks, jump on there. The Art of Vinny Volume 3. All my books are shipping now. All of them. All of them. There's not too many people who could say that. So if you want some great product that, you fork out your money, you're going to get it. You don't have to wait years and years and years. Just, a couple days in the mail. So amen to that. And then Friday we should be doing the stream. Well, Thursday we'll be doing the toy stream. And then Friday I should have my underground, the underground stream. And I don't know if we do anything on Saturday. Are we doing anything on Saturday, guys?
I haven't decided if I'm going to do anything Saturday night yet, so we might do a little bit of gaming. Speaking of which, the rest of the week here, you guys we have a full schedule for you guys. Everybody's links in the description. Wednesday night, remember, Holy Shit News is going away after the rebrand. We've only got a few episodes left of Holy Shit News, which Goodstuff will be back this week. Check out his show Thursday night as well. CJ's on Thursday night. CJ will be back Wednesday night for Holy Shit News here. We'll be doing the Tales from the Crypt commentaries on Thursday. I will have some videos this week, gang, some members content. That last live stream from the Tales from the Crypt commentaries went back to channel members, I believe, earlier yesterday or today. So that's only available for you guys. And much more coming for the channel members. That giggity, that's what she said. So much more, folks. I really appreciate you guys and gals hanging out with us. And be sure to subscribe, do all the fun stuff. You know how we do. But that's it, guys. Fun show tonight. Thank you, everybody in the chat, all the channel members. If you're on the fence about join. Trust me, we got a lot of exclusive content headed your way. And we are getting ready to possibly start a Patreon, but we'll talk about that another time. I'm Etep, and from the Place to Be Reviews, we have been here with all of yous. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one, and it is always better to burn out than fade away. We'll be hanging out with him down in Cincinnati, Horror Hound with Superfan and Draven, who's not here to defend himself tonight, but that's okay.
Oh, well, that's nice. You're going to be hanging out at Horror Hound. Well, at least you're going to have some more shots for shorties, right?
Oh, we're going to try.
I can profile them or date them or both.
My wife's going to be there, so it's going to be hard to use my kid to pick up chicks, but we'll find a way.
Just watch
like
out
Jeff
for Doug
Goldblum said. Life finds a way.